Oh, I'm on mute. What a terrible start to the stream. Hope everyone is all well. Make sure you are smashing the likes and you're subscribing on your way in. We're back live again. We're talking David Ornstein comments. Liverpool ready to submit a record bid of 120 million for Alexander Isak. We're going to discuss, and we're also going to discuss the Hugo Ekitike latest update. Since we've been last live, there has been an update. So make sure you're smashing the likes and subscribing on your way in. Let's not mess around. This is what David Ornstein, people, has had to say. Let me check if my audio is working. There we go. David Ornstein on Alexander Isak. In terms of where it goes next, I think a little bit more time is required. Will Newcastle's stance shift? We've seen no sign of it so far. Will Alexander Isak agate to leave? We've seen no sign of it so far, although Fabrizio Romano has said it. Okay. But there's quite a lot of distance to go before the transfer window shuts. And we've got a new indication that Liverpool are just going to drop their interest. So it's ongoing, and it's to keep us talking. What do people make of that? What are the people making of that? Because I'll tell you what, that's interesting. You know, Liverpool is, from what he thinks, Liverpool are not slowing down their interest in Alexander Isak, which is important, which is what we want to see. We don't want to see us slowing down our interest. Now, he also said this on Isak. He said that Liverpool would only make an approach like this if there was some sense of level of encouragement, whenever that may be from. I don't think they would just randomly go for it, and they have indeed made that approach. So obviously Liverpool have definitely made the approach. Liverpool, you know, they're keeping the approach there, and that he's stating there that Liverpool have they won't just randomly do this if they didn't think there was a possibility. And you know what? That gives me hope. Do you know what gives me hope in all this? What gives me hope is I reckon he's letting on more than he lets on. He's letting on more than he's let on. People in the chat are saying Florian Plettenberg tweet. Oh my god, no. What is this? Understand Liverpool are willing to pay more than what Newcastle have offered for Hugo Ekitike, and Eintracht Frankfurt have been informed about that. There is no agreement between Newcastle and Frankfurt yet, despite advanced talks between Newcastle and Ekitike camp. However, Manchester United are also still involved and monitoring the situation closely. So yeah, Manchester United are now watching the situation. I believe if Newcastle or Liverpool do come in, there's not a world of a chance where he goes to Manchester United. No disrespect. I know he'll be guaranteed game time because he's better than the strikers that they've got. But let's be realistic here. Let's not be daft. He ain't going to Manchester United. He is not going to Manchester United. We'll come back to that tweet. But the fact that David Ornstein is saying that Liverpool wouldn't just randomly make this up out of thin air, they wouldn't just randomly, go in for Isak, is the news we want to hear. These are the news we want to hear. We want to hear positives. Now I'm going to read the chat. Big up, bro, and slap the likes. Yeah, man, we're already on 16 likes. Let's get these up to 20. Looking forward to another stream. Thank you, bro. Big up, man. Ornstein comments are interesting. Yes, my guy is back again. Of course, bro. Smash the likes and subscribe on your way in. Lots and go tweet. Already checked. By the way, we're 7 subs on 1,820, so if any of you can help us get me there, that'll be much appreciated. It's good they're giving Newcastle no option. Yes, that is effectively the option. The fact that you go back to this tweet, it's all adding up now, that Liverpool are willing to pay more than what Newcastle have offered. That's good. That is good business, guys, because you want to know why? If they don't give us Isak, we will just offer more than you for Ekitike. Case solved. Case solved, guys. We've cracked it. We have got Newcastle by the neck. We've got them by the neck, and they cannot get out. They cannot get out because we can offer them more for Ekitike, which therefore means if they really want him that bad, sell us Alexander Isak now. Liverpool have absolutely cracked the code, man. Who do you think we get? This is the $1 million question, man. I keep getting asked. For me, I think we get Ekitike. Just a question: if we don't get either Isak or Ekitike, who should we go for? I don't know who we should go for, but I've got a weird feeling about if it was flipping Benjamin Sesko. Big up to Catching Fletch. Big up, bro. Hope you're good. I'm well, mate. To you. Hope you're well, bro. Yeah, man. I saw you live earlier, bro. Your numbers, they're picking up, man. They are picking up on the channel. Good luck with it, bro. Get to that 1K quick. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, exactly. We've actually given them no option, guys. And this is what is big. The fact that we have given them no option at all just shows that Liverpool are winning this. We're winning this. We are going to win whatever race, we will win. We won't come out as losers in this race. And, many people are again suggesting, what's this? This is what Luke Edwards is saying. Newcastle's United hierarchy remained unflustered by the way they perceived to be a blatant attempt to unsettle Alexander Isak by Liverpool after the news of their willingness to offer 120 million for the striker was leaked into the public domain. I don't think it was leaked into the public domain. I think it's more because Liverpool are coming for your man. Big up, bro. Hope you're well. Make sure you smash the like button and subscribe, man. Facts. Bro, I can send you the link, man, if you want to come on. Facts is we would have walked away from this a while ago if we understood Isak was fully committed to Newcastle. Exactly. We know how Liverpool move, bro. We know how Liverpool move. And it's as simple as that. We've learnt from our mistakes. Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes are not going to make these mistakes that we previously made. Appreciate the kind words, bro. Keep up the good work. Appreciate it, man. We're on that grind. We're so close to 2K now. And made this earlier, man. We had over 150 people watching. Mad stream, bro. Make sure you go and check it out. Right, I'm going to flip that tag, people. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up some more information. This is what Ben Jacobs has had to say about the situation, people. For people that are tuning into the stream, the Liverpool have made an approach for Hugo Ekitike, who is leading the target. If Alexander Isak is not possible, as reported last week, LFC have approached both Newcastle and Frankfurt to understand both situations. Isak is the priority, but Liverpool will quickly proceed with Ekitike if they determine Isak isn't possible this summer. Newcastle have a 70 mil bid for Ekitike rejected, and they're still trying to agree a fee. Liverpool ready to advance on Ekitike quickly once they determine Isak clarity again. Richard Hughes to make the final call soon. This is what I mean, guys. So I'm expecting the big news to drop in a couple of days. Any Isak news? I'm not feeling confident. We're just going through the Ekitike, and then we're going to go through Isak. We'll go through more Isak situation. How many likes are we on chat? You know what? Because everyone just loves to just chat about Isak. We will talk Isak if we get to 35 likes. Is that a deal? Because everyone just wants to chat Isak. Let me know. Let me know how much you think is the maximum Liverpool will bid for Isak. I'm intrigued. I'm really, really intrigued as to what the people think. Smash the likes. If Liverpool pay 8-7 with Ekitike and skip Harvey Elliott and Ekitike after Newcastle, Alexander Isak, brilliant chess move. Could I see Harvey Elliott being included? I mean, I know they have interests. He's definitely a flexibility that we can use within the negotiations. You are correct in that. Apparently, I've just seen my phone just blow up of notifications. Hold up, something come out. Yeah, this is what Fabrizio said about Ekitike. The approach from Liverpool to Frankfurt for Hugo Ekitike is not something that happened today. Liverpool spoke to people involved to deal for Ekitike. If Liverpool can't get Alexander Isak, then Ekitike is a strong option. Yeah, this is just repetitive news. I mean, look, again, if we don't get Isak, we get Ekitike. It's as simple as that. This is the final showdown. Alexander Isak, guys, again, needs to play a big part. I keep saying it. He's going to have to play a big part. I'm going to keep ringing it. Alexander Isak needs to play a part. When will you bid? Again, it's difficult. It all depends on really Newcastle. I think we bid for Ekitike. No, I think we bid for Isak as soon as they bid another bid for Hugo. I think we bid for Hugo. What's the maximum we bid? What for Isak? I think the maximum Liverpool bid. 140, 130. May sound silly, but Isak is a big risk on IMO, but I would be really happy about a lot of money. I won't be, to be honest. I won't really care. No updates on Isak from Fab on Anfield sector. Yeah, we said we're going to talk about Isak when we get to 35 likes. That's the deal I made with the chat. Big up. How are you? I'm good. I think we get Ekitike, but want Isak. No call-in show today, mate. No call-in show today. But yeah, I made a deal with my chat. We'll speak on Isak when we get to 35 likes. Right now, I'm just going through all the Ekitike stuff because hold up. I take Ekitike much cheaper, less of a risk. How is it less of a risk? How much we bid for Ekitike considering we're competing with Newcastle and Manchester United? I think Liverpool will bid whatever they want. Anfield sector bomber, decent news. Newcastle Fab said. What is it? Anfield sector bomber. All right, we'll bring it up. All right, this is what people are on about in the chat. Isak is very calm. He knows Liverpool would offer not just important money. He is also ambitious project. He's not considering closing the possibility. Ooh. He is not closing the doors to the possibility. LFC were never going to make a club-to-club contact without the feeling that the player could be open to the move. Oh my God. That's what we want, man. That is exactly what we want to hear. That is exactly what we want to hear. That's exactly what we want to hear, chat. I'm going to be honest. That's exactly what we want to hear. That's the news. The fact that he's not closing the door, and the fact that Liverpool were never going to make a club-to-club contact offer without the feeling the player could be open. If he's open, Alexander Isak, do the right thing. Bro, imagine. Bro, it's hard to imagine because it would be unbelievable. Sorry, dude, he's like 100 mil max. And I would be including 10 mil on bonuses. I wouldn't give Newcastle a penny more Isak. Really? Oh my god, wait, what? So I just seen a notification. Liverpool already submitted an offer. What the fuck? Oh my god. Chat, wait, what's this? Liverpool are ready to submit an offer for at the moment. Newcastle are still not opening the doors. There is no green light from Newcastle, but the story has just started, so we will see how it comes. Liverpool are just waiting. We're waiting for that slight door. As soon as the door is like that, we are going in. We are going in. We are going through. We are going through. 1010%. People, we've got 57 people watching, yeah. Let's get these likes up to minimum 40 likes. Make sure you subscribed if you haven't already done so, with 5 subs from 1,820. So we're looking to push to 1.9 this month. I think they know the door is unlocked. Oh man, the door is unlocked. People, the door's unlocked. I'm telling you now, the belief now for Liverpool must be certainly going up. The story has only just started. The story has only just started. There's no way Newcastle end up with both Ekitike and Isak, despite what some Newcastle fans are. But what Newcastle fans believe, they're all living in cuckoo land, sniffing bags, sniffing the white Charlie stuff, because they're being delusional. I mean, literally, sources are confirming that Liverpool would be willing to offer more. Liverpool would be willing to offer more for Hugo Ekitike. So if they don't want to give us Isak, like, listen here, you bitch. We're taking Ekitike off like that. And also, just to rub it in, we'll take your old target off you like that in Mark Gay. Telling you now, Liverpool are meaning business. They have got Newcastle by the necks. By the necks. And that's no bullshit, guys. Someone challenged me and saying how Newcastle have got us by the necks. The story is only just beginning. The story is only just beginning. Yeah, this is also some Fabrizio Romano with these updates. 17 seconds ago, I'm on point today, man. Liverpool remain in active conversations for Alexander Isak. Liverpool want to try until it's not possible. The club will insist to try and make something happen. What is not possible? Is it how much we offer? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Because I'm telling you now, guys, I think this gets done. That important message there from Fabrizio Romano saying that Liverpool are ready to, not ready, where is it? That Liverpool are willing to try till it's not possible. Same, mate. I had that as well. Bro. I literally had that about an hour ago. Went to the gym again, came back, and yeah, I had some nice stuff, man. Isak 100% wants to come. Big up, man. It's not a show about Ant, man. Big up, man. And when I come to Bill, I need to have a pint with you, bro, one day, man. What a guy. Welcome to Liverpool, Isak. Newcastle being crafty as well. Where are Newcastle being crafty? Because it's a win-win. We want Ekitike. Yeah, we'll end up getting Ekitike if they don't give him. I think Isak will force the move. I'll be shocked if he chooses to take Newcastle as interested. Liverpool have to just offer him the most stupidest whatever we have to offer him, man. Just flipping, give him the keys. Give him the keys to the city if we have to. Fabrizio. If Luis Diaz ends up staying, there is a sense that Liverpool could offer him a new deal. Interesting. I'll bookmark that because I'll make that for my daily video. Isak is coming. Know that information from last month. Guys, I will be honest. I think David Ornstein especially is letting on more than he knows. I reckon he knows more. So I've done journalism, right? So I know what I'm talking about. Journalists, when they get told stuff by clubs, they do get paid to put out certain things. They get paid to write things in a certain way. We've seen David Ornstein bombers like that. 5 minutes later, where it's been, yeah, this player's interested. 5 minutes later, done. But the club says, yeah, you can put it out now. David Ornstein's letting on more than he knows. I am telling you now, David Ornstein especially is letting on more than he knows. All delusional Newcastle fans will look silly if they accept 100 million. Yeah. By the way, guys, I am going on Uncle Roger's show in about an hour. So big up to him. What would you do if you get Isak to Liverpool on Liverpool Football Club? And tell him what I'll do. Let Ant tell you in the chat, because it's pretty stupid what I'm gonna do if we kind of sign Alexander Isak. Not a chance we'd go that far without ahead of the Isak camp. Liverpool do not go club to club talks if they don't believe a deal is possible. I agree, we definitely need Isak. I don't think we need him, I want him. They all know we more just drip it out. Exactly. Look how David Ornstein was doing on the Vert saga. The one thing with Fabrizio Romano is he does not give a toss. Apparently Jackson to leave Chelsea. Fabrizio Romano saying again, Liverpool remain in active conversations with Alexander Isak. They insist and try to make something happen. So it's going to be important to see what Newcastle will do in the next hours, in the next days. You know what's the most important thing about that? That paragraph. What Newcastle will do. That doesn't mean Newcastle accepting a bid. You know what that means? It means waiting on a Isak and Ekitike situation. That's my opinion. I think it's waiting on the story of Alexander has only just started. Yep. Yeah, good. But yeah, that's what David Ornstein said, guys. And now, where do I find Fabrizio? Anfield Edition. Yeah. Big up the chat, man. Smash these likes up to 40 people. We're 3 likes away from 40. So let's try and get these numbers up as possible. Big up to everyone in the chat. We're also 4 subscribers from 1,820. So big up to everyone in the community. I don't think we should be doing this after Zubimendi saga unless we know it's on. Liverpool know what they're doing. Joyce seems extremely quiet. Sometimes the thing is with Joyce, you know, one thing I've noticed with Joyce is he kind of just chooses when to talk. He kind of just chooses, you know. But I've got a weird feeling, man. This could get done. I've got a weird feeling this deal could get done. We've snooped Newcastle. We've absolutely masterclassed them, and we've gone by the throat. And people will be like, "How?" I'm gonna explain it for people at the back and people that have just joined the stream. Why Liverpool have got Newcastle by the throat is one reason of this. Think of it as this. I've just pulled you a tweet of many journalists in Germany coming from the Frankfurt side of things that Liverpool are willing to offer more for him, right? They're willing to offer more, right? And the fact that Liverpool are willing to offer more than Newcastle is already stating that if you don't give us Isak, we will take Ekitike off you. It's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. If Newcastle wanted Ekitike, they would have brought him by now. Okay, you would have brought Trafford by now. You would have got Alanga done sooner. You would have brought Mateus Cunha. You would have brought Mbeumo. Players that you failed to bid for. Players that you failed to pay the full asking price. Just saying, innit? This could get done soon. Hope you're right. I don't think this gets done soon. I feel like this, for me, Fabrizio's just tweeted, and I know it's about Liverpool because it's just come up. Yeah, he's basically saying the same. So do you know all the stuff that just come out? I just showed you the quotes. Yeah, he's just saying that if Isak is not available, Liverpool will enter the race, and again, Liverpool will try until it's literally not possible. Until it's literally not possible. I like coffee. Yeah. Liverpool were never convinced with Ekitike, it was only Isak. I agree. I think Isak is literally the solid dream, the player that we want the most, and the player that we are literally willing to give it all to get. Hence why you've seen Fabrizio Romano coming out and saying that Liverpool still remain in active conversations and the club will try to do everything in their power to basically get the deal done. You know? But obviously Ekitike is simply the backup. I don't think our interest in Ekitike is as big as people are making out. Now, the reason as to why I think that is Liverpool are using Ekitike as a negotiation tactic. They are using him as in, look, if you don't give us Isak, we will put in a bid. We don't mind getting Isak because we know we've been linked with him for months and months and months. We've been linked with Ekitike for months, right? I don't think Liverpool's interest is as solid as people are making out because they are using it as a negotiation tactic to get us Isak, because if not, we will bid. Big up to the two fans in the chat. This will never get done unless you're paying 150k. 150k? Chances are they're going to lose Isak very soon. So either lose his successor now or lose Isak, but again, a lot of money to strengthen the squad. I was watching a show. Earlier. Big up to Dan Potts. Shout out to him, man. 12th Man Podcast. Unbelievable channel. One of the best out there, in my opinion. He was saying on a show that he spoke to Big Steve, I think it was, on another show. And Big Steve was talking to someone that was kind of close to in terms of like the money side of things of football, of how it works with PSR and stuff like that. Do you know if Newcastle sold Alexander Isak, they could spend up to 300 to 500 million, like that? And that could be what is the tempting factor. The fact that, here's a question to Newcastle fans. Question to you, bro, because I know I can tell you're a Newcastle fan because you got Jacob Murphy with the trophy. Question to you. Would you sell Alexander Isak this summer, but you get to spend 300 million on your squad? Ekitike 75mm at 35, Gay 35, or Isak 440. What is the better deal? You probably say the first one, to be honest, because you're getting a good backup in Mateta, you're getting a good up-and-coming striker, and a good squad option in Gay, to be honest. There will be suitors for Isak next summer. If we lose out on Ekitike, it's not a big deal for us. But don't you guys want... I thought you guys were going to go with a 4-4-2 dynamic. No? I thought you guys wanted depth in the attack. Isak is worth 110 million to 120 million. I think Liverpool will go maximum 140. 130 plus add-ons. And I don't think Liverpool would mind, actually. Do you know the Verts deal? You know how I think Liverpool are paying 16 million add-ons? I don't think Liverpool will mind going 13 add-ons because they know if they sign Alexander Isak, we are winning the league again. all being everyone stays fit. Obviously, I know football ain't played on paper, but all being Alexander Isak stays fit and everyone stays fit, Liverpool win the Premier League. They win multiple trophies, and these trophies, finishing top in the Champions League, you get 80 million. Winning the Champions League, you get a dozen more million, and will also be guaranteed for the Club World Cup in 4 years' time. Well, by that point, it'll be 3 years' time. I just think, in my opinion, I've got a feeling. Where was I going with this? In my opinion, I don't think Liverpool would mind that, given the bonuses of, if we win the league, we'll give you certain amounts. Ekitike value 85 to 87 million from German Frankfurt. Yeah. Yes, I would, but we could build a great team. Are you a Newcastle fan, bro? Just by the way, so I can refer you as a Newcastle fan. Liverpool would need to pay, but it would still take 150 million to get him. The next thing is Isak is not playing with Ekitike as a double strike. Liverpool are playing their cards well. They are playing their cards well. If we sell Isak this summer, clubs will know we will have the money to spend and fleece for the players we want to rebuild our squad. Do you want to know another thing? Why Liverpool are now only coming out now for Isak? Is because they waited for Chelsea, they waited for Arsenal, they waited for other clubs to do their transfer business. Arsenal, Djokovic, they're going to sign Eze, possibly a left winger. Chelsea, they brought in, I forgot his name, the guy from Dortmund. People in the chat remind me. The guy from Dortmund, they've brought in Delap and João Pedro. Liverpool waited for those teams to do those deals, so then they can be literally one of the only teams in the world to go all in to get Alexander Isak. It's as simple as that. Joyce is close to the club, and as well, and it tweets when it's vital done. Yeah, Joyce hasn't. Yeah, do you know what I mean? I'm a Liverpool fan. Yes, mate. Big up the tune, mate. Big up the tune. 50 people watching, big up to everyone, man. Let's run these likes up to 550. Let's get them up. Question to you then. So, are you selling Isak then? If you could, would you sell Isak for 140, 130? Because with the money situations, you'll be able to use that to reinvest that back into the squad. Yes. West Ham spent the Rice money after a long drawn out thing. Turns out deal was agreed but held to that situation. Yeah. Yes. Big up N90, man. Big up yourself, bro. Am I going on your channel? Or is it Uncle Rod's channel? I can't remember. Gittins. Yes, Gittins. Gittins was the guy. João Pedro is good. Wish Liverpool could have got Pedro. I'll be honest, I'd rather have a chance of getting Isak than not ending up getting Pedro. If I'm being truly honest. Who are your top 3 favorite LFC channels, or just fan channels in general? I'll answer both questions for you. I'll answer both. My favorite Liverpool fan channel. My top 3 favorite Liverpool fan channels. Donu Sam, even though he does all the content, but I like the Coppish show and the Friday night show he does with Jamie Phillips, and a couple of other people. I like the Monsters Liverpool Therapy show. And then if you're talking about other channels in general, Ends is good, Jimmy's good, the Anfield Rap is good, Coppish are good. I more watch their all-based Liverpool panel shows, and when it comes to Cal, I mainly watch his combat stuff because I love my combat stuff. As long as Liverpool get Isak, yeah. And then just other fan channels. If you're talking like just mixed, Never a Foul, I think, is up there. League Gunner is up there. I think Do you know who is actually underrated? Carefree Lewis. Carefree Lewis is underrated. I feel like he's underrated. Jamie Phillips, footy reacts. Oh, thank you, bro. Anfield Rap, Coppish, and K Mac. Yeah, I don't think I think I've seen K Mac's. I know I've seen him on other shows. I don't know how often he does YouTube. I know I'm subscribed, but I'm subscribed to that many people. There's too many like stuff to see. Any updates from Romano or Liverpool reports on transfers? Right now, we're just talking about Isak, mate. You paid 111 mil for McAllister, so Isak has got to be. We didn't pay 100. We did not pay 110 mil for. We didn't pay 110 mil for McAllister. We paid like 35 million in a release clause. And for the gender, I used to watch him, but not really much anymore. But I'm sure he's still doing great. I mean, he's got like 300k subs, so fair play to him. Fabrizio Romano updates. We're going through the Romano updates now. Yeah, Jamie's a character, man. And yeah, fair play to him, bro. He shouted out my channel yesterday and gave me like 30 plus subs. So he's a top guy, man. And yeah, I've added him on the Twitter, so hopefully me and him will be doing some collabs. Big up CJ, bro. Mate, am I in your top 5 Liverpool content creators, bro? The fact that even if people mention me in their top 5, top 10 it does make me feel great inside, I can't lie. Big up, and any news? We're going through all the news. In terms of what Fabrizio, and then man, I said, who's live? He's live now. Who's live? Anyone, please help. Urgent. Need some money. I have Anfield Agenda on now. They are flaming United fans. Isak is valued on 110, 110, 140. Overpay. We paid 35 mil for McAllister, yeah. I can't, bro. Sorry, man. Got McAllister 35 mil start work, finding out release clause. Yep. That was what a deal from Liverpool. What a deal from Liverpool. Hello everyone, big up to your mates. Footy Reacts, Fozzy, Rods, N Night, and Donna Sam, bro. The fact that I'm your favorite YouTuber, man. Well, in terms of Liverpool, I don't know, you might just be gassing me up. You know you can put me last, but yeah, big up to yourself, mate. Yeah, you've supported me for a while. I think, you know what? How are you not a mod on my channel? Let me make you a mod, man. Add as a moderator. Bosh. How the hell are you not a moderator? K-Mac. Oh, K-Mac. Yeah, fair. Mate, it's not... Mate, I don't mean to be rude. We're talking about transfers and stuff like that. And look, we're just trying to have a normal conversation. You know, there's places you can go to. There's people you can ring, websites. If you do need help, of course. Brian got 65 mil for Pedro. Now he's worth 100 mil. Yep. Big up RSL. Big up Ant. Yeah. Maka-chan is brilliant. I love the McAllister-chan. I should have worn my McAllister shirt today. I was going to wear it, but decided to just put a white night top on instead. Cracking deal, 35 mil. You're consistent, so there you go. I appreciate that, man. Look, mate, I just turn up and grind, mate. You know, I've got big goals. I've got big goals in this YouTube space, and I literally won't stop until I get them. Big up, man. Anfield Rap, Redman. Anfield Rap, Redman, who's Sam, Jimmy Phillips, and Coppage is my top 5 Liverpool fan channels, like Lawrence McGeller. Is that the guy that used to be on yeah, he's the guy that went on Kickoff, didn't he? Which you already know. Don't give me mods, just here to watch like everyone else. Bro, you can have mod, mate. 24-hour stream soon. Oh, God, mate, don't remind me. Don't remind me. Don't remind me. Do not remind me, please. By the way, guys, we're 5 likes from 50, so if we can push for that, big up. Any other news? We're going to speak about Diaz in a minute. Big up in 90, yeah, big up. We have got a special guest. The one and only. Wait, he's not ready yet. He's just doing his makeup. But when he gives me the thumbs up, I will bring him on. He's at Salah. Oh, mate. Always say he's ready. He's done his makeup. Let's bring on the one and only Uncle Rod's TV.
Twat.
You well, bro?
You good?
Yeah, I'm well, mate. Are you?
Yeah, not too bad, man. All right.
Yeah, man. Just on that grind, innit?
Well, you got to, mate. You got to.
Oh, big up to you, bro. Big up, man. All the Toon fans are in the chat today, man.
Toon.
Yeah, yeah. They're all the Toon fans.
Yeah, what
Mad.
they say.
There's some of them actually been alright. Like I like Coffee. He's been a nice guy. Some of them have been annoying.
To say the least.
Yeah, man. But everyone's showing their love to Uncle Rods, man.
Yeah, big up, bro. Big up.
Yeah, man. We've got a show on your channel as well later as well.
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
The 10 o'clock show. So,
yeah.
well, that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to redirect. I'll redirect to you in it.
Yeah. Cool. I'll check if I got like Rodriguez.
Yeah.
I'll check if my monetization is going off. So, you know what I mean? And so, I'm still
Thoughts on the Bombers today?
good. I mean, it's good. I mean, they're giving like an ultimatum, and they said, look, right there, you know what? If you're not gonna let us have Isak, we'll go for Ekitike. You know, we'll go for him, get him at the club, and then you won't have nobody to go for. Do you know what I mean? You won't have nobody to go for, and then Isak, and then the more you make him wait, the more value he loses, isn't it?
Oh,
Do you know
yeah.
what I mean? And I honestly feel that him and his camp, do you know what I mean, want the move. They want the move. You know what I mean?
think his agent does.
Yeah, I think what's going to happen, his agent can probably just go to like, you know, Newcastle, just accept the move, man. Come on. Do you know what I mean? You know? But is 120 officially gone in yet?
It's not officially gone in, but they're obviously Liverpool are just waiting. They're just waiting. Liverpool have gotten by the throats, bro. We've got them by the neck. They ain't getting out. We've got them on chokeslam like WWE style, mate. Because the thing is, yeah, listen to this. Look at this tweet. Liverpool remain in active conversations for Isak. Liverpool want to try until it's not possible. Not possible. The club will insist to try and make something happen. I think that means Liverpool might offer him 150, you know? Because if we're starting at 120, what's to say that we can't go to 150?
Yeah. I had some nonsense on Talk Sport. Even Jamie O'Hara said, "What are you on about?" Basically, what he's saying, he goes like, "It's going to take a bid of 200 million, right, to get ease up from the club." And Jamie O'Hara's going, "What are you talking about? There's no way he's worth 200 million. Do you know what I mean? You know, and there's no way Liverpool will pay you 200 million. Do you understand what I'm saying? So they're just some of them just playing silly buggers. You know what I mean? You get me? But like, I think it's good. I think this is going to happen. And you know what it is? We're in a win-win situation. Yeah, right. Because if we don't get Alexander Isak, we know it, and Ekitike is there. Go for Ekitike, and he's just as good. Do you know what I mean? You know, potentially he's more younger, and he could be better. Do you know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? You know, so like, it's, you know, his camp want the move. Do you know what I mean? So just get it done, man. Just get it done, innit?
I think Liverpool will bid upwards of 150.
Yeah.
I think it's happening.
Yes, I do. I do.
Rod, you said you promised the community that the bid will go in tomorrow. Have you got an update for the chat from your source?
It's there. It's there. They
Is
just.
it going? Is it going in tomorrow?
I feel I'm 80-20 in favour of Liverpool going for the bid tomorrow. I'm 80-20. Can't say fairer than that.
Oh God, Indicala. Oh God, do you know who he is?
No.
Let me show you. Let me show you his Twitter page. Right, I think everyone in the community has seen him. This guy.
Yeah. What was he?
We have major Alexander Isak update at 10:30. Stay awake. This is more important than sleeping. It would just be Liverpool are ready to submit a bid, but they're waiting on Newcastle.
Is he reliable?
You know what? Like, you know what? To be fair to him, he's got a lot of stuff right.
Yeah.
He's actually got a lot of stuff right, man. Check Anfield sector. Rod Romano reacts. Listen, I've got a bomber for you guys at the end of the show. That's why if you notice my messages, they're slightly up because I had to message someone. But check transfer sector. Apparently they've do you know how I don't see tweet much? Anfield LFC transfer room.
Yeah, I haven't seen. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Transfer sector. Oh yeah, Liverpool remaining on. It's going to be important to see what Newcastle does next. Basically, coming from Fabrizio. Have you seen?
It's like a game of chess, isn't it?
Have you seen about Diaz?
Yeah, he wants to go Bayern Munich, innit?
No, Liverpool might give him a new contract.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no Rodrigo then.
Yeah, I'll bring it up for people in the chat. Basically, Romano said if Luis Diaz ends up staying, there's a sense that Liverpool could offer him a new deal. Chat, would you offer Luis Diaz a new contract?
Not after he's been working so hard for like these other clubs. You know what I mean?
As a paper bag. I think Isak will say he wants to
I
leave.
said paper bag,
Hopefully, man. Imagine if Villa did not bottle top four, Newcastle United won't be in the Champions League. You know, if Newcastle won in the Champions League, I think this deal's done.
Yeah.
It's the fact that the little, oh my God, they got Champions League football, man. That's just what makes it that slight edge over the cliff, difficult deal.
Yeah, but then he's got. Then what is Alexander Isak's got to think about his chances of actually winning the Champions League with them? How far they're going to go? Do you know what I mean? It's all right being in the Champions League, but are you going to represent in a good way? Do you know what I mean? Liverpool got here from Graham Brush. Liverpool offering 120 million for Isak when they want 100 for Diaz. It's utterly and absolutely embarrassing. Okay.
Wait,
sausages.
who said that?
This numbskull called Graham Brash.
Who's Graham Bash?
Yeah, I don't know exactly. Do you know what I mean?
Wait, who's Graham Bash?
Yeah, I think he's a Newcastle fan.
What, in the chat?
Yeah. No, this is on Twitter.
Oh, it's on Twitter.
Yeah.
Let me.
Sky News has said Liverpool have opened talks with Iron Czech Frankfurt to sign Isak and Ekitike. I've been hearing quite a bit of that today as well, Do you know what I mean? Have to wait and see with that one still. But honestly, I don't think they're going to let this go unless Liverpool know. Unless Liverpool no, there's just completely no chance of them getting Isak.
Have you seen this guy before on Twitter? Do you know Ben?
But no,
Yeah, he goes on a lot of shows. Big up to him, man. He said on Twitter, "Trust Hughes and Edwards. They've not stuttered once this window." Do you know what? That's absolute facts.
Yeah,
That
it's
that's what gives me confidence that
yeah.
they've not stuttered. By the way, we're 2 likes away from 50, guys. So if you've not hit that like button,
You know,
make
like
sure you've hit the like button. Um, Uncle man, I
you know what makes me laugh. You know what makes, yeah, that makes, sorry to cut across. You know what makes me laugh is was Romaro and reacts Romaro in. I was just reading one of these things down there. You know what makes me laugh in the day about sort of like the exact thing. Yeah, if he doesn't come to Liverpool, it's a big mistake on his part. You know, seriously, it's a big mistake on his part. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't. I just don't think at the end of the day, I don't think he gets a better offer like this. You know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? A chance of at the end of the day of like being a legend in football. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Not only just like a legend like at Liverpool, but a legend in football. You don't get that. I don't think you get that status at Newcastle. I'm sorry,
no, I
you
think
don't
he
get
does.
it.
I think he does though, because if he can be have a chance to become an icon of that football club. It all
Yeah,
depends on what he
I would
wants.
probably, yeah, but it'd probably be an icon like um like Andy Cole. Yeah, Andy
Mm,
Cole was at Newcastle and scored loads of goals. Yeah, was an icon. Les Ferdinand
yeah,
was at Newcastle, scored loads of goals. He's calling Sir Les, but he didn't win anything. Do you know what I mean? They didn't win anything. What's the point? What's the point of
yeah,
being legend if you don't win anything? Do you understand what I'm getting at? Do you know what I
yeah,
mean? It's like people be calling you a legend at the day, right? And someone will say to you, "Where's your medals?" And if you ain't got no medals to show him, and what we done, you know what I mean? And you can't tell me that because well, I've scored a load of goals this season, that season, and I was top scorer this other season. But yeah, but what have you won? Do you know what I mean? Nothing. Well,
mm,
then you can't be a legend there, can you? Do you understand what I'm
do-
getting at? Though? You know what I
yeah,
mean? I think winning things and legends goes together. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
100%, man. Do you think what do you think to Liverpool are willing to offer more than to? What do you actually honestly? What's your honest thoughts on Hugo Ekitike, by the way? If Liverpool was to end up with him,
I think. Listen, he's a good player. Don't get me wrong. He's a good player. Doing bits obviously in the Bundesliga. Do you know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
He's a very, very good prospect. And what I do feel that day with Hugo Ekitike is the fact that like with him being in the team with obviously more better players. Do you know what I mean? More better players. I think it enhances his levels. Do you know what I mean? His levels go up. Do you know what I mean? So like if we was to end up with Hugo Ekitike, right? If we was to end up with him, do you know what I mean? I wouldn't sort of like, I wouldn't be sorry, I wouldn't be upset. Do you know what I mean? Just it's just, obviously just my preference is who Alexander Isak. You know what I mean? That's my preference. But
Yeah,
like if
100%.
we do end up with Ekitike, it's not a bad shout
Yeah,
because like to be honest, the strikers out there at the moment, yeah, strikers out at the moment that you should be really going for people to make take you serious. It's gonna be Alvarez, Isak, or like yeah, or
yeah,
Ekitike. It's gonna be those three strikers. Nobody apart from Arsenal wants Gokeres. You know what I mean? Because remember, Gokeres at age 27 going on 28. You know what I mean? So how long has Gokeres got? Yeah, you know what I
but
mean?
he's still got a couple of years left.
Yeah, it's got a couple of years, but like if you compare it to what who Tike's got and what sort of Alexander Isak's got, well then they win hands down, don't they? Really?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
100%.
You know. Um. So like these three players at the day for people to take you seriously, those are the three players that you go for. ain't nobody worried about Sesko. Nobody's worried about Sesko. When Arsenal didn't want him in the day, well, that shows you something. You understand?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But these are the players that need. So if we do end up with Ekitike, I mean, I won't be upset. I'll be I will be chomping at the bits. I said, all right, then fair enough. Yeah, let's roll with this guy. Come and show what you can do. I hope you're not another Darwin Núñez. No, but I would obviously you would rather somebody that's proven, in it, proven, tried and proven, in it. You know what I mean?
Just quickly, how do I become a member? So if anyone wants to become a member of the channel, literally, if you click on, it depends on what you want. If you're on laptop or MacBooks or a computer, just click the join button, or if you click the pound sign on your iPhone, you can do it via that, or there's a link in the description if anyone wants to become a member. So yeah, my memberships are open. You know, we will be doing what's it called? We will be doing member only content, exclusive content. Now that doesn't mean exclusive as what you think is exclusive, but it will be some more behind the scenes stuff of the content. CJ, if we get Isak, Arsenal fans are going to go into meltdown. Arsenal fans are going to jump off London Bridge because they ain't going to cope. And I think we should get Rodriguez. Footy React quickly grow, man. Yeah, man, the channel is blowing up, mate. And yeah, man, we're now 180 subs away from 2K now. Yesterday, I was 300 subs away. I'm now 180 subs away, man. Big up to everyone, man. To gain 180 subs in what, 2 days? Big up to everyone, man. I appreciate the support to help pay for Isak. Yeah, also, yeah, guys, all super chats and memberships I think I make from this stream, they will all be going to the Isak Fund. This guy, the green screen won't just be a green screen, he'll be playing for your club. Although I don't think Newcastle fans will. Yeah, but nah, super chats and memberships are optional, man. If anyone wants to do them, I'm not one of these people where I ask for them. I find it quite rude, I think, if you do.
I always say to people, and if you want to donate to the channel, it's not optional. You can send me a super chat.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what was it? I think it was yesterday. Someone sent a super chat in, and I was like, mate, you don't have to. But people want to. It's their money. Do you know what I mean? It's like I've had a couple of people in the past couple of days become members of the channel. They don't have to pay for that, but the fact that they want to, And also,
it speaks volumes, doesn't it?
Yeah, man. And also apparently, Liverpool are willing to offer more for Hugo Ekitike as well. Let me have a look what Play Goals actually had to say.
You know what's going to happen with Newcastle, right? Newcastle's going to be left with the same players. It's going to be left with the same players. You know what I mean? The thing is about it, right? What they don't understand, right, is that they can sort of like rebuild their team, can't they? With that money, the money that we're offering them, yeah, they can rebuild their team, innit?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I just don't see why they won't take it. Do you know what I mean? They're playing like silly buggers, man. You understand what I'm saying? Just take the money, innit?
Yep.
Just take the money, man. You get me?
Do you think what do you think needs to to end off the Isak chat? Because I'm sure we'll speak about it again on your channel. What do you think needs to happen for Liverpool to get this deal over the line?
I think.
And then I'll give you my opinion.
I think in the day, Isak needs to express his desire to wanting to go to Liverpool. He needs to tell them, say that, you know, a boss, I want to go Liverpool, you know. And
Yeah.
then obviously they would honour his sort of like decision, you know what I mean, of going to Liverpool. Because the fact in that, as I said, it's the same thing I'm saying with Diaz, and then I was selling because he's already flirting with the idea of leaving the club. See, if you're not happy with the club, I should go. Any player in the day that's not happy with the club, you can go for all I care. Do you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
100%. 100%.
You can go. Do you know what I mean? It's just like I don't see the point in keeping a player there that doesn't want to be there. You know what I mean? You know, because you're saying in the day sort of like they don't let him go, yeah, and like we pay Newcastle, and he doesn't sort of like he doesn't play as good as they feel he should have played. You know what I mean? Right? They're gonna say, well, oh, you didn't play good because he wants to go to Liverpool. His mind's on Liverpool, and like what's gonna happen is like he's gonna get blamed or we're gonna get blamed or both. They say like he wants to go to Liverpool because Liverpool's turned his head and this and that. Rare. Do you understand what I'm getting at? So I just think it and they sort of like he's gonna have to express the desire to them that he wants to move. Do you know what I mean? Listen, when what it is at the end of the day, right? His agent has to tell Liverpool, yeah, put put the bid in, and I'll get my client to sort of like express the desire that he wants to leave. You know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
I mean, and that's how you do it. It's got to be him and his camp at the end of the day that kind of pushes it in a certain way. Now, the thing is about it, day, right? This can work well in Newcastle's favour, yeah, because if they get this deal done now, right? It's early in the window. They can go out and find a striker, and probably a midfielder. Do you understand what I'm getting at? Do you know what I mean? So, I know at the day he's a prized possession, but sometimes at the day, you know what I mean? You have to let your prized possession go in order for the greater good. I
Do,
mean,
do you,
we
yeah.
didn't want we didn't want to let Coutinho go.
No.
We did not want him to go in that, yeah. But at the end of the day, right, he went to Barcelona, 142 million. With that 142 million, we was able to sort of like bring in some key players. You know what I mean? And what happened season or two later, we won the Champions League. Do you know what I mean? What happened after that? We won the league. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not saying that's going to happen for Newcastle, but it's a possibility.
Yeah, 100%. Of course, it's a possibility. I think,
Right.
of course, um, let me get this up. Where did I see it in the chat? Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, by the way, people, make sure, yeah, big up Andrew in the chat, man. He's always there. Liverpool, the biggest club in Premier League and England champions. Yep, facts. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to Uncle Rod's TV, man. We're going to be redirecting all of you lot to his channel. And if you also have not hit that subscriber, make sure you have. And yeah, Rod's is on the road to 5K. I'm on the road to 2K, and we're getting to 2K really quick, man. And yeah, make sure you're smashing the likes, you're subscribing to the channel. And yeah, man, it's been what a day for streaming for me, man. It's took off, a couple of super chats, both streams have been brilliant. We've gained a stupid amount of subs today as well. So, big up to everyone, man. Yeah, and you know what? That's exactly what is facts. Hard work equals reward. You work hard, you get what you want. And it's as simple as that. Determination, a good mindset, a good work ethic will take you a very long way. Yeah, because our club has been ruined by Ashley for 14 long years. Do you want to know the reason why I think we need to get Isak done in terms of how we have to get it done is it comes down to it's all down to Newcastle in the sense of Hugo Ekitike. If they get Hugo Ekitike, I think Liverpool will just pay whatever it takes. Now, if it's 200 million, they're not going to pay that, right? But if it's 140 with add-ons included in there, I think they get it done. Because I don't think Liverpool just put 120 million and that's it. No.
Oh yeah, we're gonna tempt them.
We're not just gonna say that's it, 120. Fuck you, bastard. Bye. You know that clip where they get. You know that clip where he gets to 50p coin. It says "fuck you, bastard," and then he walks off.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, that's we're not doing that. We're rocking up 120 million. Test the waters. Okay, fair enough. You don't want. Okay, you're inclined to say no. What about 130 with add-ons in there? Talk to me nicely now. We are the only team in for Isak, so that doesn't mean they'll keep raising the price. Exactly, because there's not bidding more.
Right, so
I heard a rumor if Footy Reacts said he would shave his head if we got Isak. No, mate. Although I am getting a fresh trim tomorrow. Get a bit of the, get the curls touched up and pause, and obviously, get a fresh skin fade for the boxing. So.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Am I going completely bold? No. However, I am doing a 24-hour live stream, which, oh god, the people keep mentioning it. I would hope people might forget, but people are not forgetting.
Yeah. They don't forget, bro.
Yeah, I know. People in the chat keep mentioning it. But yeah, man. Big up to everyone on today's stream. One thing a couple of quick fire things I wanted to quickly over before we go over to your channel very soon. Thoughts? Are you taking Wissa? He's been a name considered. 28-year-old, but he'll cost you 50 million.
28.
Yeah, he's 28, and they want about 50 mil. I don't know, man.
Right, he's not a bad player. Don't get me wrong. I do rate him in some aspects, but not for Liverpool. Not for Liverpool. No, not for Liverpool.
How can people say too old? He's 28 years old.
He's in it. He's the sort of player that I would send to West Ham.
Yeah, for backup.
Yeah, Forest.
10 o'clock, mate. We'll be redirecting.
Yeah. Not for Liverpool. Not for Liverpool. Not for Liverpool.
Yeah. For me, I would rather just spend an extra 30 mil and get Rodrigo and be done. Let's not mess about.
Yes. Yeah.
The other one is Ollie Watkins. He's
hell no.
Thoughts?
Hell to the no. Hell to the no.
I can't lie. For the right price, I would.
Hell to the no. Hell to the no.
Are you taking Mateta?
He's another one pushing 28, 29. Do you know what I mean? So it's just how much.
I know he's been at Villa a while, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It's just like when that age. I know he's not old. No, he's not old in our terms, but I'm just thinking that they like when at that age, you just like.
I don't think I can call him old.
Yeah, I'm just saying that they feel like how much football can you get out of these guys, and when you deep it, it's not really a lot. You know what I mean? So hell to the no, that one.
Yeah, 100, man.
Morgan Rogers, I wouldn't mind that.
Morgan Rogers. You know who I would like? Do you know who I'd like? Jacob Ramsey.
Yeah, he's good as well. He's good.
I like
Either
Jacob
one,
Ramsey.
Morgan Rogers or Jacob Ramsey. I wouldn't say no. You know what I mean? Stick him on the wing, run at him. You know what I mean? Because them two, and then Jacob Ramsey and Morgan Rogers, they got pace to burn, man. You know what I mean? So Yeah.
Yeah, more. The
Because
thing is, Morgan Rogers, he
and
would have put on
because
that.
of
Like,
fortune, he get you. That is true. That is true. What he's saying. It would cost us a bit of money. But then look, we're in the market at the moment to be spending money. Do you know what I mean? So like, if they were gonna charge us, you know, big money in the day, right? If we wanted him, we would take him. You know what I mean? We'll take.
1000%.
And then
Oh,
that's what I say. Look what's happening with this Isak and Ekitike. It's just like, you know, it's like if you don't want to give us Isak, fuck you. We're gonna get Ekitike. No, it's one of them ones. You know what I mean? And that what that does then, that knocks you out, and knocks Newcastle out of the water because then they've got nobody. They've got nobody to go for. They've got nobody to go. They can't get Alvarez. Yeah, because Alvarez at the day he's staying where he is. Yeah, I doubt if he wants to go up to Geordie Land. Yeah, right. Dockweight is going to Arsenal. Yeah, and then the Ekatike is coming to well, if things don't work out with Newcastle, will be coming to us. So who do they go for? Who do they go for?
who do you
No,
think they're going for?
but there's nobody else, is there? Really? The only thing they can say it and they sort of like they can just go for Sesko. But if Sesko gonna want to go to Newcastle, do you know what I mean? If Sesko gonna want to go, listen. These players at the day want to go to clubs at the day where they have got a good feeling and they're gonna win something. Only
I
if
like.
you're only if you're like Anthony, only if you're um, only if you're sort of like Anthony Alanga at the day. You know what I mean? Which hasn't really got big prospects for his career. You can't see Anthony Alanga in a team that's that's winning the Champions League or the league. I'm sorry, you just can't see it. You know what I mean, listen,
Oh,
I got
God.
to do my get my show ready.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, I'm gonna get ready for your show because I want to go bathroom and everything beforehand. So, people, let them know where they can find you.
Uncle Rod's TV. I'm doing a stream straight after this. It's gonna be redirected, so come over and show some love.
Yeah,
You know what I
we
mean?
are redirecting.
Yeah, and Uncle Rod's TV, and I'll be doing that from time to time again, like doing shows after my good friends finish, so he can redirect. You know what I mean? Because you know what it is? It's a community around it, isn't it? It's a community. You know what I
Facts.
mean? So
Have you
yeah,
set your stream up?
yeah, I've got to set a few other little bits of
Yeah,
music.
the
You know?
redirect's ready to go anyway. But yeah, big up the chat, man. Big up, bro. Big up to every single one of
Yeah,
you.
big up CJ, man. Big up
Smash the
CJ.
likes on your way out, people. Get subscribing. We'll be live on Uncle Rod's channel. Everyone, take care, and we'll see you over there in about 20 minutes. N90 and Fozzie will all be there. Take care.
Yes.
Peace.